Hi, I'm Pete.
And I'm Nat.
And this is the Hire Yourself podcast. Each day we will publish a short episode on franchising and owning a business. These small bits of information will help you be a better entrepreneur and business person. Between us, we have 75 years of experience and have owned and ran 9 businesses and counting.
Hey, I'm Sean Smith, and I'm the producer of the Hire Yourself podcast. You'll hear from me each episode because I will introduce the topic that Nat and Pete will be talking about. And the question for this episode is, what did your childhood teach you about business and entrepreneurship?
I had the great fortune of being a son of an entrepreneur and a grandson of an entrepreneur. So I was raised in entrepreneur families, and it was a great experience. My dad kind of thought that I should start being involved and working, and it gave me that great work ethic. But at an early age, I was mowing the lawn at the car dealership. I'd show up and he'd say, "Okay, now I want you to paint the whole inside of the shop. I'm going to give you a little budget. You go rent the sprayers and all this kind of stuff, but it's your responsibility to figure it out. And I want that thing painted, this weekend," kind of deal. And so whether it was that or repossessing cars for my dad, it was great. And there's wonderful things about being an entrepreneur. And then you have your good times and your bad times. I mean, I remember when I was in high school, it was time to get braces and the business wasn't doing good. I didn't get braces, right? So it is all about that experience. And so I carry that forward of that working hard and always making sure that you're trying to adjust to what is going on out there. And so growing up in an entrepreneur family was a great education, and I wouldn't trade it for the world.
I think sometimes life comes full circle.
It's so exciting because, to see other people become
growing up, my dad was
a
bricklayer.
step.
He had a bricklaying company. And so at a young age, I was out picking up bricks and cleaning up job sites. And then as I got a little bit older, making mortar, and then a little bit more skilled laying brick and all that. And I remember thinking, this is really hard work. I need to make sure I do well in school. And so, it's like then going and having different corporate jobs and then coming full circle is realizing, wow, it's so great to, be an entrepreneur. Yes, you work hard, but you have control of your schedule and you don't have to ask somebody, hey, Mr. Boss, can I, take the afternoon off so I can take my kids to the Cubs game type thing. You just, as long as you're getting the job done and, your company's making money, you can have a little bit of flexibility and be there for your kids. And I think that's a big part of, what is beneficial about entrepreneurship or having your own business.
So Sean, one of the things that growing up in an entrepreneur family, I got to experience being an entrepreneur, and I went off to college and graduated and went off and worked for a large corporation, 20 years in the corporate world, senior level executive. And, when you work for those corporations, they control you. They tell you you're going to move here and you're going to get this raise. And, I can tell you, I miss moves. I miss a lot of my kids' activities and stuff like that. And now that I've become an entrepreneur, life is on my terms. Now, it doesn't mean I work less, and I probably work more, but it is on my terms. I don't have to move. I don't have to go to senseless meetings. I don't have to miss my daughter's soccer game. Now, if I want to go to my daughter's soccer game, that just means maybe I work harder before and harder when I get back. But the standpoint of being an entrepreneur, you're in control of your life, and that's a big thing in my book.
Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed this or any of our episodes, please subscribe to the podcast. And it would be absolutely amazing if you give us a rating and review. We hope you listen to us again tomorrow.